What is up, everybody? In today's video we are going to be fixing the thing that I hate most about my BMW E30. All that in today's episode. My name is Ryan. This is Project Race Car. Let's get into it. So it has been extremely hot here in Texas and the garage time has been quite brutal. But I did want to come on and make a video about the transmission mounts on the E30 because the rattling in this car is absolutely insane. And so today I wanted to make a before and after of switching the transmission mounts because I think that that's the actual issue with the rattling in this car. A little bit of backstory, I have a chassis mounted shifter, and when you do a chassis mounted shifter you have to replace the bushings, both the motor mounts and the transmission bushings, to a harder, stiffer mount so that the engine can shift under load properly. So when I had the M42 in the car, I actually did this mod and I replaced the motor mounts with solid poly bushings and the transmission mounts with Condor Speed Shop's like harder, stiffer bushings. This made the car just so obnoxiously just rattly. And when I did the K-swap on the car, the K-swap mounts are slightly less aggressive than the poly mounts, and that helped actually a ton in terms of the actual like vibration and noise in the car, but it still wasn't good or comfortable. Now obviously the car is not meant to be like super comfortable because you know it has an engine swap and stuff, and you know, but like it's not going to be like this perfect car because you have stiffer mounts and upgraded stuff and a stiffer chassis and all that stuff. But it just like was to the point where it was very uncomfortable to drive and really obnoxious. And that's when somebody actually commented on one of my posts about the short throw shifter. And they told me that the reason why I'm actually having issues is because the Condor Speed Shop has a bolt-through design for the transmission mount. And essentially what you do is, you know, when you bolt it down and tighten it, you can tighten them too much, and that will obviously cause everything to compress and vibrate more. And essentially the bushing doesn't do any of the like absorption of the noise and vibration, and essentially it just shifts it to the chassis and rattles that apart. So he recommended that I get a RevShift bushing. Now RevShift is a company that makes a bushing for the transmission and for E30s, and the cool thing about them is that the bolt is actually separated. And I didn't think that this would make such a big difference, but here is the before and after. Okay, so far, not bad. Whoa, this is gonna be crazy if this is actually how it's feeling. The idle definitely feels a lot calmer and less like in your face rattle. I'm gonna wait for the car to warm up a little bit and then see how it does under load. Girlfriend approved. So if you guys like this video and want me to get Aubrey in here for a ride along, then leave a like and we'll do that. You can immediately tell in the video that the noise and vibration is just like significantly lower. But in person, it feels crazy different. My goodness, was it so much more of a pleasure to drive. It still has a little bit of rattling in the interior, but part of that is just because it's a 4-cylinder. 4-cylinders are slightly imbalanced, and so they're going to be a little bit buzzy. They're going to have a little bit of a rattle. The bushings, both of them, are stiffer than stock, so I'm sure if I threw regular stock bushings in there, the car would be like really quiet. However, you have to run stiffer bushings when you're running the chassis mounted shifter. So I hope this video helps you guys in some way. If you guys have the standard bolt through design and are really hating life, switch to the rev shift bushings. I'm gonna link them, not a sponsor or anything, but I am gonna link them in the description down below. And I hope this video helps you guys if you guys are dealing with high noise and vibration. It was making the car just so uncomfortable and just like not worth driving on more than 20 minutes. At speed on the highway, it was just unbearable. But now I feel so confident in this car and in the comfortability of it that we will actually be road tripping this car from Austin to Colorado in about a month. So I will be getting the E30 ready for this drive over the next month, and that will be in the next video. So if you guys are new here, make sure to subscribe to the channel so that you guys can see more content on the K-swapped E30. But until next time, my name is Ryan. This is Project Race Car. Have an amazing day.